Did you ever receive a letter or mailer from Secure One Financial saying you were pre-approved for a $40,000 loan at 5.99% interest? Maybe it promised you lower payments like $663 a month and said you would save thousands of dollars in your first year. At first glance, that sounds pretty great, right? But like a lot of people, maybe you applied. Instead, maybe you were offered something totally different, like a debt relief or debt consolidation program. So what's really going on here? Hi, my name is Chelsea, and over the past few years, I've spent a lot of time helping people compare their options to get out of debt cheaper, faster, and easier, with less stress. I've also uncovered a lot of companies that use clever marketing to make things sound a lot better than they really are. Today, I want to help you understand exactly what Secure One Financial does, what the customers are saying, and whether it's something to consider or be cautious about. And as a heads up, this video is just informational purposes only. It's not legal or financial advice. If you're not sure what your next step should be, we've built a totally free calculator that helps you compare all of your debt relief options side by side based on your actual situation. No email is required, and I'll explain more about why we built it later in this video. So what is Secure One Financial really offering? All right, so Secure One Financial sent you something that looked like a personal loan offer, but when you look closer, the picture starts to shift a little bit. They have two websites. One is securemyloanoffer.com, which is the one listed on their mailers. It's basically just a landing page to get your information. The other one is secureonefinancial.com, which has a bit more content, but both are pretty bare bones. Now, here's what's important. In the fine print on both sites, they say that Secure One Financial does not actually make loans. They're a marketing company. They collect your information, they send it to other companies who may or may not even offer you something. Even though the mailer may have made it seem like you are already approved, what's really happening is that they're just generating leads, and what you're offered can vary a lot. Now let's take a closer look at the company. Secure One Financial has been around since early 2020, and they're based in Newport Beach, California. Or at least that's what their website says. But when we looked up their business address in a commercial property database, we actually couldn't find them listed as a tenant. That does not necessarily mean anything shady is going on. They might have a virtual office or work remotely, but it's still something worth noting if you're trying to get in touch. They also have a lender's license in California, which backs up what they say in fine print, that they're not the ones making loan decisions or sending money to your bank account. Here's what people are saying. Let's take a look at the reviews, starting with the Better Business Bureau. Secure One Financial has an A+ rating on the BBB and a 4.7 out of 5 stars based on over 200 reviews. A lot of the positive reviews mention helpful reps, good communication, but there are a few complaints too. People saying that they were told one thing but offered something else, or felt pressured by follow-up calls. Over on Google, they're sitting at a 4.8 stars with over 400 reviews. And again, most of them are positive. One review mentioned the company helped them navigate a tough situation with credit card and medical debt, which is great. But another reviewer mentioned a bait and switch where they thought they were applying for a loan and ended up in a completely different type of program. On Trustpilot, it is more of the same, 4.8 out of 5 stars based on around 280 reviews. Most people talk about friendly reps, a smooth process, but again, a few reviews bringing up these concerns that they were steered towards debt relief instead of that loan option. In short, there's a lot of positive reviews, but there's also a consistent theme of negative ones. The loan offer may not be what it really seems. Let's go over the big difference: a loan and a program. A debt consolidation loan is exactly what it sounds like. It's a loan. You're given a lump sum of money, usually at a lower interest rate, to actually pay off those existing debts. You make that one payment every month to the lender, and if you stay current, it may actually really help your credit. But a debt consolidation program, also known as debt settlement or debt resolution, it's totally different. In that case, you're usually told to stop making those payments on your debts, and your accounts are going to start to fall behind. Sometimes by 90 to 120 days, the program tries to negotiate with your creditor to settle for less than what you owe. Maybe you owe $20,000 and they're trying to settle for 10. And maybe that will sound helpful, and for some people it is, but there are trade-offs. While you're falling behind, your credit is going to take a hit. Those late fees and interest rates may stack up as well. And some creditors may consider legal action. On top of that, the company is going to charge around probably 15 to 25% of the total enrolled debt. So if you are enrolling $20,000, you're maybe going to be paying $3,000 to $5,000 in fees as well. Now, there are times when these programs can be the right option, but it's really important to understand those risks and know exactly what you're signing up for. I do want to pause here and just share why we built this calculator that I keep mentioning. Debt is personal, and I've seen how confusing and frustrating it really can be to figure out that next step, especially when it feels like everybody is trying to sell you something. At Ascend, we built free tools that help you understand all of the options. Our calculators are private, and you don't have to even add your name or email unless you prefer to. They're designed to help you compare debt payoff, debt settlement, nonprofit credit counseling, and being Group C. These are all based on your numbers and not there to give you a sales pitch. It's about giving you clarity, not pressure. So back to it, is Secure One Financial legit? And that's a fair question. It does look like they're just a marketing company, not an actual lender. They send out mailers, they collect your applications, and they refer you to other providers. And that's not necessarily a scam, but it can be quite confusing if you thought you were applying for a loan and ended up with something totally different. That's why doing your own research, asking the right questions, and comparing all options is super important. Wrapping up with some final thoughts, if you got a pre-approval letter from Secure One Financial and you're trying to figure out whether it's worth moving forward, take a step back and ask, was this actually a loan offer, or was this a marketing pitch for a program? What are the fees, risks, timelines involved in what's being offered to me? And is this really the best option for my situation? We're here also to help you understand those questions that you may have. I recommend taking that calculator for a couple minutes. It'll show you what your options look like, whether it is a loan or a program or something completely different. If you do want to see what it really looks like to go through a debt relief program, what happens step by step, we do have a video also right here that walks you through the entire process so you know what to expect. Thank you so much for watching. If this video helped, drop a like and subscribe for more clear info about your financial options. And leave a comment as well if you've had an experience with Secure One Financial or a similar company. We want to hear your story. Thanks so much and have a great rest of your day.